I didn't realize until halfway through I used a 4mm hook. Also, I just got a yarn order in from Craft Online. I have finished this bouquet last night, so this is basically it. So I'm going to pretty much just jump into finishing the bees. That's my goal today. Like these are so pretty. And I'm like, why does it not look like a penguin? And then I realized I forgot the white part. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda and I am the owner of a small crochet business called the Cotton Florist, and this week we are going to be doing market prep as usual. I mean, it's more relaxed because I don't have anything like within the next couple of weeks, but I do potentially have something in about 2 months. So anyway, we're going to crochet because if you know who I am and you know me long enough, I never have enough stock for markets ever. So I'm going to hold myself accountable by crocheting as much as I can in this vlog so that you guys have something interesting to watch. And first up, I'm going to show you guys my dragon. So if you watched my last vlog, it was my supernova market vlog, and I sold my last dragon. It was the Stitched by Scott Delilah dragon, and I made like a really chunky version with like, I don't know, it reminded me of ice cream. I called it my ice cream dragon. It was just pink and blue and something else. It kind of reminded me of like a paddle pop, a rainbow paddle pop here in Australia. Maybe you know what that is. Anyone else? Google it, I guess. But anyway, I made that and it sold. I think I sold for $80, $70. So I thought I'd make another one in parfait chunky because I didn't use parfait chunky. And it's so precious. It's obviously half done. This kind of looks weird. Anyway, it looks like it's been chopped in half. So it's so cute. So I'm going to be using like this color here on the feet for the spine and the tail flare. So this is what we're working with so far. It's so cute. So someone in my tested group did like a nice purpley colored one and I felt very inspired. So I've pretty much just taken their idea and now I'm doing a purple one. So I thought I'd see how it comes out with the colors that I have. And then maybe I'll do like a emerald green one or something, but I really do like this pattern. It's just, I think it'll be like this long when it's finished from memory of how many kind of rows I have. It's a nice huggable size, so I really like this dragon. It's very cute. So that's the first item that we're going to get done. Then I'm going to jump into a whole bunch of small stuff because small stuff is the main way I make money at markets, to be honest. Big items are great to bump it up, but small items is where it's at. So I'm going to make a bunch of bees because I pretty much sold out at my last market, which is supernova. And then we are going to crochet maybe cockatoos. It's the Abby Jade art pattern. I really want to do her galahs as well. So I think I might have sold out, or maybe I have a couple left for her cockatoos from supernova. They got a lot of attention, but I want to make like a bunch of them. So cockatoos and galahs. And that's kind of my weekly plan. I'll put more things in there, obviously. It's just my brain is fried, so I can't think of anything. But yeah, first off, we need to get this guy done. I'm also going to Canberra for 3 days, 3.5 days. I'm leaving on Thursday. It is now Tuesday. I'm gonna go see the snow for the very first time in my life and try snowboarding at like, it's not real snow. I mean, it's ice, but you know, it didn't fall from the sky because it's not cold enough to have that much ice to ski on. There's just not that, it's not cold enough to have that much snow. So I'm gonna try that and hopefully I don't break my legs or my arms. And yeah, I'll film some of it anyway, just so you guys can laugh. But I'm also gonna see how much I can crochet in the car on the way there because I'm a passenger princess. And hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna get something done. So it's only like 2.5 hours, I think, from where I live. So I probably won't get much done, but I'll include it in there anyway. So it's going to be a bit of a weird one, but we're going to do as much market prep as we can so I don't have to cry about being understocked at my next market. So let's get this dragon done. Okay guys, so it is now Wednesday. So I've obviously come back from Canberra. I don't know how much footage I'll put in, but I'll put a little bit of me in trying to snowboard, I suppose. I think there was like one video of me dragging my instructor down the hill. That was like... Everything else was just me falling. So I don't know, I just assumed because I could skate I'd be able to snowboard, and for some reason I thought, I didn't think about how slippery it was. Like, I've never seen snow before, by the way, so I assumed that it would be easier. Falling is definitely easier. I fell so many times and it didn't hurt myself, but obviously on a skateboard if you fall it's like very painful. So that was nice. But yeah, I can't snowboard. So anyway, one more lesson I think and I'll be fine, but we only just did the one lesson. For those of you who don't know, Canberra is basically just like all fake snow in this one little area. So yeah, it's not like going to an actual like snowfields or anything. But it was fun, and it was very cold in Canberra, so I thought Sydney was cold, but yeah, Canberra is freezing. It was a fun little getaway anyway. I didn't crochet anything. I brought yarn to crochet a BMO, but I just didn't have any time, and I was like tired. I was doing tons of things, so I didn't get anything done, so it's fine. But when I was there, I actually got an email from Oz Comic Con saying that I had been accepted into Oz Comic Con Sydney, so I'm so excited about that. It's my first time ever getting accepted. I've been waitlisted last year, rejected the year before. I was invited to the Melbourne Oz Comic Con Christmas event last year, but because I didn't want to travel interstate, so I didn't do it. So I rejected that one, but I was offered that one. But yeah, so it was my first ever Oz Comic Con that I'll be going to this year, and it is in like 65 days, I think. And I did a little stock recount from after Supernova, and I have $1,200 worth of inventory. I'm trying to get to 10. I don't think I can, but I think I can get to 6, which will be the most inventory I've ever taken to a market. So I'm pretty sure I can do it. I have a game plan. But anyway, what I'll show you first actually is the Delilah the Dragon, which I was working on before I left to Canberra. She's done now. I don't think I mentioned either. So she's obviously much smaller than my other one because I'm using Parfait Chunky, but also I didn't realize until halfway through I used a 4mm hook. I usually use a 4.5 for Premier Parfait Chunky, but I used a 4 by accident. But it's really nice. Like if you can see my stitches, like it just looks really neat and clean because obviously it's like really tight. Plus my tension is generally pretty tight. I love the way it looks using a 4mm hook, but it's obviously smaller. That's the only thing. But if I was to make projects for myself or other people, I'd probably use a 4mm hook because it doesn't matter how big it is. But when I'm selling at markets, people expect bigger things because it doesn't matter whether I use a 4mm or 4.5. I'm still taking the same amount of time, materials, etc. to do the thing. So if it turns out bigger, you can usually charge a little bit more, whereas people will be hesitant on paying more for littler things most of the time, not all the time. I think it's just so nice. So this is my little Delilah the Dragon. I will probably make another one, but we'll wait a little bit because I really want to concentrate on the smaller things. And speaking of the smaller things, I have an aim to do 10 of these by the end of the week. I have 2, 4, 6, 7. I got 7. So really? Oh, I have 7. Okay, I thought I had less. So I got 7 bees. They don't have wings. So they're just bee bodies again. I'll do the wings all at once, but I really want to get these done by the end of the week. And I also want to get a bunch of mini penguins. I found a free pattern that I will be using. And I assume that they'll be like this big, maybe just this big. And I also want to do some little chickens and ducks and stuff. So I don't know if I can do the chickens and ducks this week, but I definitely want to get started on the penguins. So I'm trying to get a whole bunch of little stuff done and then integrate bigger stuff with it. That makes sense. So I found that Supernova, if you guys watch my Supernova vlog, maybe you would have seen this. My little things sell really well. They sell very quickly and they sell well. They have also the most profit margin because they're small, they're quick, they don't take much time, and they like turn over really fast. So I'm going to kind of concentrate on making a ton of small stuff. I do still have, like, obviously got this one, the Ditto, the Haku, and my Umbreon in terms of my bigger plushies left over from Supernova. So I have already an okay amount of larger plushies. I don't have enough, obviously. I want to remake a Snorlax and a Muslax and all that stuff, but I do have an okay amount for now. So I'm going to concentrate on smaller stuff. So I'm going to pretty much just jump into finishing the bees. That's my goal today, is to finish the 3 extra bees plus put all the wings on and get started on penguins. Also, I just got a yarn order in from Craft Online. So it's massive, like huge. I ran out of a lot of yarn while I was market prepping for Supernova, and I wasn't wanting to order anymore. And I kind of wasn't planning on ordering anymore, but now that I have Oz Comic Con, I know I'm going to need a lot more. So I needed to restock like whites and creams, a black, and the blue that I was using for my Pachaco and all my Sanrio stuff. It's that same light blue. So let's crack open this and see. I've forgotten some of the colors that I ordered. I think I ordered some new colors I've not seen before. So we're gonna see, but most of them are like restocking stuff that I need for my plushies for this next event. Alrighty, so first up, this is a new color. It's called Honey. I think this is their newest one they just brought out, but look at this, and it's actually really soft. That is so nice. That is like the perfect, it's the perfect like marmalade color, I want to say. That is really pretty. So I saw it and I don't have very many orange tone yarn, so I thought I'd give it a go and try it out. This is mushroom. Mushroom's great. I use it for, I think I use it for skin tones for dolls. But there was also another one that I got. Oh, this one doesn't have a tag. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, I bought 2 mushrooms. Okay, I'm obviously planning, when I ordered this, I was obviously planning to make dolls. Now we have light blue. I have a ton. It's just fallen out. Okay. So I've got 4 of the light blues. These I've been using them a lot lately. I have 3 creams. So yeah, I've been using cream a fair bit as well. I also use cream as a substitute when I'm out of white. I have yellow, 3 yellows because of the bees. I've almost finished all of my yellow up, so needed this. I got 1 of the mint. I got 2 haze, so these are Drifloons and Ditto colors. I got 1 cornflower. This is like the perfect denim blue. It's one of my favorite blue colors. I don't use blue too often, but I did almost run out of it, so I got another one. This is also a new color, I think from their like newest range. It's called Blossom. It's so pretty. I don't really know how to describe this. It's like a pink. It's not a peach, it's like a much pinker. I really don't know how to explain colors, but it is so pretty. And we have 3 white. I think I've got another one. Yeah, we have 4 whites because I use white for everything. Kind of wish it didn't give me so much plastic. I have 1 bubblegum. This is like the perfect pink. It's so pretty. This one is Periwinkle. It's like a really nice purpley blue. And lucky last we have black. I feel like they just give me the plastic just because they don't want to put it in their own bin. It was really unnecessary to give me this plastic. Like, anyway, whatever. So that's my haul of yarn, my little random haul of yarn. My favorite colors are definitely like these. These are so pretty. I really like the new range as well, like Honey and Blossom. It's really nice. These are really nice colors. So I don't know what I'm going to use for those, honestly. I think I was thinking of like a Charizard type thing. Honey may not be the right color. I do have a better orange, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm going to pack these away and then I'm going to get started on the rest of the bees. And hopefully I can have them done very soon. Okay guys, so it is the next day and I'll show you what I've done. So I finished all of the bees. So I had them all here. They all have their wings. So I've got 10 bees, all with wings. I'm going to do more. Obviously, I think I'll probably aim for 20, but we'll stop here for now and I can just do them later, closer to the event. I just came back from getting my hair done, so it's much lighter now, which is good. It took me a whole year to get my hair done. I'm the worst. Like, I used to be really good at it and do it every 6 months. But yeah, my hair's getting darker as I get older. It used to be really, really blonde, like white, but now it's, I don't know, normal part of aging. I guess it just gets darker and darker, pretty much from like my mid-20s. So it's kind of annoying, but anyway, finished that. So it's all done. My hair's done for like another year. And I have an Etsy order that I'm working on right now. So I'm doing my mini wildflower bouquet, and within that bouquet, I have baby's breath, lavender, and billy buttons. I'll put a picture on screen of what I'm talking about, but I've almost finished the baby's breath. These take the longest time. I need to do 8 of them. So it's 2 stems of 4 of these little tiny flowers. Oh, it's not focusing. There we go. And I use milk cotton for that. So it's super tiny, super tedious. It takes a little while because it's just so small. I use a 3mm hook, 3mm hook for these ones. Why is it not focusing today? Oh my gosh. Anyway, all I need to do is 1 more of these and then I'm done. I need to do 2 billy buttons and 2 lavender, I believe, but they're very quick. I wanted to do this one first so that I could be more motivated. So I'm going to finish this up hopefully today and send it out today. I also then need to work on penguins. So getting the 10 bees done yesterday was a great start. I think I have like $1,400 worth of inventory now. And I don't know if I mentioned, I think I did, that I'm aiming for 10. It's super unrealistic, but we're going to aim for that. But yeah, this weekend I'm not going to get really anything done. I'm planning to go skateboarding on Saturday, and that usually takes me out for like 4 or 5 hours. And then on Sunday I'm going to be helping a friend, Missa from Moki Levy. She does handmade polymer clay earrings, and she also is an illustrator, so she does art and a bit of everything now. So she's going to be at Smash, so I'm going to be helping her out at her exhibitor booth for a couple of hours so she can have a break on Sunday, and then I'll probably go to Time Zone after. Honestly, because it's kind of close by. So I probably won't get very much done on the weekend, but I'm going to try and do as much as I can now so that I have more time on the weekend to not be as stressed. I'm going to finish this order and then we are going to jump straight back into, oh my gosh, we're going to jump straight into penguins. Okay, we finished. Look how small they are. Super cute. Oh my gosh, it's not focusing. Why? There we go. So tiny. So I'm just going to do 2 of the Billy balls in acrylic now. I won't do them in this. I won't do them in milk cotton. And I'm just going to do them in my acrylic as usual. And then I'm going to move on to lavender. I usually do it in acrylic because it's a specific color that I can get. But I think now that my range of like cotton and milk cotton has expanded, I should be able to find the same color in milk cotton. I don't like the acrylic yarn that I use for the lavender for the wildflowers bouquet because it's not a nice, it's hard to work with. It's really scratchy. It looks nice, but it's just annoying for me. So I'm going to see if I can find an alternative. Otherwise, we'll just use the same amount as always. Okay, so it's the next day. I have finished this bouquet last night. So this is basically it. It's the 2 baby's breath. These are so pretty. I really, really like these ones. And we have the 2 Billy buttons. I believe this is an Australian native, I think. But they're very unusual. I think they're really cool. And then I have the 2 lavender. So I call them the wild flower bouquet because you can find all these plants obviously just randomly growing. I think in Australia, maybe. But variations of them for sure. So these are really easy to wrap. So some of my flowers are kind of hard to wrap. I've forgotten like the technique of how I wrapped them. And so wrapping them can be a bit of a pain because they don't always turn out the same. But with these ones, it's easy. So I just get this kind of paper. It's like the craft paper. This one I think specific is not from the floristry. Oh, yes it is. It's pretty thick. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's not double-sided craft. It's like white on the back. So if I'm wrapping like that, you can see the white from the top, if that makes any sense at all. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm just trimming this. I don't have the ability to cut straight. Like, what is that? Anyway, you can't notice it when it's being wrapped. It's a little bit thick. We're going to do half of that. Half of a very uneven half equals more uneven. Okay, so I'm going to arrange kind of roughly how I want these to be. I find that when it comes with flowers and trying to arrange them, when you make them, like try and get them really pretty, they just do weird things. But if you just kind of, they end up sorting themselves out. So that's what I sometimes do. But anyway, I'm making adjustments. So I think this looks nice. What I do with this one is I just wrap it around like that and then put twine on it. I don't have any sticky tape because sticky tape disappears in my house. If you have kids, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Scissors and sticky tape. I don't know. I don't know what it is about those 2 things. So I'm just going to wrap. And I like to wrap it at a very slight, like to give it that kind of look. I don't know if this is showing up on camera. Hopefully it is. Oh man, I really need sticky tape for this part. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just did a quick run around the house and there's literally no sticky tape anywhere. So what I'm going to use my super glue that I can't get the lid off of. It's just really not my day. Sometimes the glue gets in the lid and sticks together. So it's pretty full on this glue. It's awesome. I use it for all my felt pieces on my plushie. It's the E6000 glue. If you've watched me long enough, you'll know this glue because I do use it all the time. Usually you have to wait for it to dry, but because it's on paper, it pretty much just immediately adheres. But I am also wrapping it with this twine. I think I got this one from Officeworks. You can get them anywhere, from the cheap shops too. And maybe you guys can see now I changed the angle. Otherwise you'd just be watching me staring at my desk. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrap. It just gives it like a nice rustic look, which is kind of what I go for. There we go, all done. And this is a finished bouquet. It's just really pretty. I really like this one. It's one of my favorites. It's one of the bouquets, or the only bouquet I took to my first ever market. Like this was the one that I did This one's done, so I'm going to wrap this up and send it off today. I've already printed my packaging clips, so I'll get my box. Okay, so I've just grabbed my box. So I'm just going to quickly wrap this all up so I can send it. I do also want to get started on my penguins. I wasn't able to start on my penguins last night, unfortunately. But it's okay, we'll get started on them today. I'm thinking that they'll be pretty quick, so just changing the angle so you can guys see what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, I think they'll be pretty quick, so we'll see. So I'm just going to put them here. Ah, these stickers are super sticky. Oh my gosh. Oh. I might put some filler in there because it's a little bit, it might jump around. Let me grab some. Okay, I have this stuff. I don't know what this is. It's like this plasticky, I don't know, but it always seems to come in, what did it come with? It came with something I bought, and then my mum also bought something, and it comes in these massive sheets, and it's just, I don't know, it kind of looks like bubble wrap, but it's not. There's no bubble wrap without the bubbles, and so I don't just want to throw it into landfill, so I'm trying to reuse it. I know whoever gets this will probably throw it away, which is fine, but I'm just trying to reuse some things, especially this kind of stuff. It sometimes also comes, and this one actually may have come within IKEA flat pack furniture. It comes in like the big sheets and it covers the individual pieces of wood. So I don't know if it's plastic, if it's from IKEA. So I think they try and use a lot of recyclable stuff. So it very well could just be a recyclable thing, like a biodegradable, I don't really know. Anyway, this is all ready now. I'm just going to sticky tape it, put the postage label on, and then it's ready to go. So I'm going to go to the post office after I have lunch. I'm going to have lunch now, and then we are going to, actually, I'm going to do this penguin first to get it out of the way and done with. And then I'm going to have lunch. So that can be my reward. So let's do a blue penguin. I want to get the blue one out of the way. I think blue to start off with, and then maybe some other colors, but let's just do blue first. Okay, so I've decided to eat lunch first and now crochet. So I just had lunch and I had a bacon and egg roll waiting for me, so I didn't want it to get cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crochet this penguin now using these colors. This color, I don't know what it is. It's not light blue, it's something else, but this one is cornflower. It's one of the newest ones, not the new one that came out, but the previous new one. That makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Because they had a new batch that just came out. So this one is the previous batch, I believe. Anyway, the pattern that I'm going to be using is the Penguin No Sew Penguin pattern by Crochet Cupboard. It's on Ribbler. It is this one. It looks really tiny, so I don't think that it'll be any problem. So yeah, so I'm going to start with a dark color, the darkest blue. I have not made very many penguins before, honestly. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Oh, it's caught in the seal. Oh, I've never seen that before. When they hot seal the like wrappers, the label, it's like stuck to the yarn. That's not great. Oh no, it kind of wrecked the yarn a little bit. We have casualty. Okay. Good job, Premiere, good job. That's kind of like wrecked that bit, but it's okay. We'll just avoid that part when I get to it. I really liked using my 4mm hook using Parfait Chunky, honestly, when I made the dragon, but things turn out a little bit smaller. And because these are my minis, I don't want them to be too mini. I mean, I've never crocheted this pattern before either, so I don't really know like how small it's already going to turn out. So we're going to use a 4.5mm and we'll see how long it takes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to make, because I'd like to make a lot of these. From what I see, it seems that people generally sell the blue penguins best. So I guess I'll try and make mostly blue penguins. Everyone else has kind of done the research for me, so I don't really feel the need to make a multitude of different colors if people are saying that the other colors don't sell as well. But just to make it interesting, I probably will do a few different colors, but I think I'll mostly focus on the blue ones. So it's been about 2 minutes and it is coming along. It looks like it's going to be nice and small, so far so good. You guys, I am so stupid. I'm crocheting this penguin and I'm like, why does it not look like a penguin? And then I realized I forgot the white part. What am I doing? I totally forgot the white face and I've just gone straight in with the light blue. So now I just have to redo this again. So that's fun. So I'm just going to frog all the way to the top and do this one again. But I'll show you what it looks like when it is fixed. Okay, so I've just finished the penguin. It looks super cute. So obviously redid the face because what the heck was that? And this one is done. I would say it takes like 20 minutes, maybe less. I'm not too sure because I had to redo half of it, but it took me about, I think it was 10 minutes from the top of the head to the wing, or like one row below the wing, maybe the wing. So yeah, maybe like 15, 20 minutes by putting the eyes in and doing like the embroidery and stuff, but it's very, very quick to make. Very cute pattern. So I'm going to make a bunch because it's literally the perfect size for my little stands that I have, and also to fit into the $18 to $20 item range. I don't know if I'd put it for 18 or 20. I guess it depends how many I can make. And if I can make a lot of them, I'll put it for 18. If I can't, I'll put it for 20, just so it lasts the full weekend at Oz Comic Con. But I think these will be really popular. So I'm going to try and use up the rest of my yarn for this. I could probably make like another 2 or 3 with this, I think. I don't have a lot left, but they don't take much yarn. And then I will swap over to like maybe pink. I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe grey and black? I don't know, but I'll try and do as many blue as I can. I'd like to get 10. So maybe like a couple of random colors and then majority, like 70% blue. I think that's a plan. So I'm going to try and make as much as I can now. And I'll do like my last little check-in to show you how many I got done and what color combos I did. Probably just blue, honestly. But we'll see how long it takes. And I will actually time myself so that you guys know how long it takes. Okay, so I'm back with a little update. I had this one first, I think I showed you guys. I made another. I timed myself. It took 18 minutes and that was everything, like starting, putting the little beak on, the eyes, everything. So 18 minutes. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. So if I was to charge $18, it's like $1 a minute and not including all the materials. But anyway, it doesn't use that much stuffing and doesn't use that much. It's a quick project. So I made 2 blues and then I made a purple. I was going to make a pink, but I thought the purple kind of works well with the blue. So I don't know, I think they look like a cute little trio together. So very cute. This kind of reminds me of Piplup, the Pokemon. So I think they're really cute. Maybe that's why blue is always really popular. But yeah, these are my little mini penguins. I am going to make 10. I think I can very easily make 7 more tonight. So that will be another like restocking of the littles. I would like to have a bunch of little things for Oz Comic Con just because I know that judging off Supernova, so many of the things that sold quickly with little things. And I think if you watch my previous vlog, maybe I said it in this vlog already, the little things is where I make the most profit from. So they're quick to make, they don't take much materials, and you can charge $18. And yeah, but if I make like a Hello Kitty, I think I was charging $40 for that, the biggest size Hello Kitty. But it could take me like a few hours to make, or I could spend an hour making these and make more profit from them, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's kind of how I see it, right? But obviously you need to have those medium and large things anyway, because people will look for them for gifts and they also draw a lot of attention. This is not going to get the attention of someone who is walking 20 meters away from your stall, especially if you're in Artist Alley where you're basically just 1.8 meters of pure chaos everywhere around you. So you need the bigger stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to make a bunch of these little guys. I'm probably going to stick with just blue and purple. I don't know, maybe I'll chuck in a pink, a random pink. I don't really know, but I do like the blue and purple together. So I think they're like a nice combo. I might just stay with these 2 colors anyway, just because I feel like the other colors might be a hard sell and these just kind of look nice together. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with these guys. Well, I'm going to end the vlog here though, because it is Friday afternoon and I need to upload this vlog in a couple of hours actually. So join me for the next vlog. I'm still going to be doing marker prep every single week until Oz Comic Con. but I'm also going to chuck in some challenge videos as well along the way, and a Q&A video as well. So if there's anything that you want to ask me about anything at all, please feel free to drop your questions in the comments, message me on Insta. I will put up another poll tonight or tomorrow morning. If you have any questions and you want to ask, I will do like a full Q&A for everything, like how I started and what yarn I use and all of that stuff. So if there's anything in particular, make sure you ask, because otherwise I won't know to answer it. And I think I probably said this before as well, but I'm very much a no questions are off the table kind of person. So if you want to ask me about revenue, how much I've made in all of the years that I've been doing it, feel free to ask. But anyway, if you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.